So here we are on our own PC running the eUI for our embedded network, and we have just one unit defined in our network at the moment and all these assets, and we have the usual stuff we've seen before, but we have a new asset in there called mashup1. Now a mashup is a combination of lots of other things. Our mashup has 4 temperatures, in fact 2 temperatures in centigrade and the same 2 temperatures displayed in Fahrenheit. Nothing too remarkable here, but in fact 2 amazing things are happening here. The remote temperature can be from any unit, anywhere. In fact, it's from Bob's website. The converted temperature uses an algorithm via a web service. So nowhere in our code do we have an algorithm that converts from centigrade to Fahrenheit, and nowhere in our code on the eUI on the PC do we have that algorithm either. That calculation is done via an external web service. So our embedded unit code calls Bob's web service to get his temperature, and then calls the conversion centigrade to Fahrenheit web service to do the conversion, and we also call the same web service to convert our own chip temperature sensor, and then we display all 4 temperatures in the UI. The web service stuff is completely independent of the UI, so you don't need to use the UI at all. It's just easier to do that for the demonstration. Here's the overview of the system. Now the eUI software runs on the Tomcat server, which is behind the web server. So all the traffic off the web first goes into the web server, which deals with any static stuff, and any of the stuff for the eUI it passes on to the Tomcat server, which then interacts with our embedded network. So there are 2 distinct traffic routes. If we want to consume, i.e. run other web services, then we make requests to get the data, and the data comes back into our system. Then if we've published web services, then anybody else on the net can come and consume our services. So what have we got? Real-time embedded web apps. What can we do? Anything. Here's Bob's microprocessor. Do you notice anything strange about it? Well, it's got all of its pins available, most of the RAM available, most of the flash available, and lots of spare CPU resources. And this is because the UI has been put off-world, and web services allow processing to be put off-world as well, into a parallel processing environment. All of the software that you've seen in these videos is free and downloadable off the web, so give it a go yourself.